Hi all. Now we are going to see structures in C. So this is actually the advanced concept of C where we will be using these things, this type in data structure or DSA concept. So now we are going to see how to apply structures in C programming. So before going to that, we should know the introduction regarding this. So it is nothing but the collection of variables under a single name. So the collection of variables can be of different data types, that it can be of int, character, float, string, whatever it is. Okay. So when we want to declare a structure, we have to use struct keyword separately in a form of a subprogram or a sub function. Okay, so we will be seeing these things one by one in the upcoming part. So this is actually the syntax of the structure. So struct is the keyword we will be using here. Struct, then structure name, any structure name, whatever, what is the scenario you are taking for a mini project or any other application, whatever you are taking, you can take the structure name like that. And these are nothing but the data type member 1, member 2. Member 1 and member 2 is nothing but what are the different type of data types you are going to include in that particular structure, that it is being shown in this particular syntax. So now you can see the example given here. Suppose I'm given here person. So person of name, then ID, then salary. That is CIT number is nothing but the some ID we are just mentioning that. You can give any name. So here instead of this you can give employee, student, whatever information or whatever application you are using, you can use structure. So after completing your structure, you have to close your with the curly braces containing this semicolon. So this is the syntax of the structure. Now with this, we are going to see the program one by one. So you can see here how to represent the structure. Suppose in the given diagram, you can see here struct date. So date containing day, month and year. So here they are taking all in the form of an integer only, no other float or character or whatever it is. So when we come for date, month and year, it will be representing like this. Okay, so the day and month and the year will be representing in this way of representing. So whatever structure you are giving, whatever function you are giving, it will be storing or representing like this. You can see how the storage of the student data will takes place. So here you can see roll number, character of name, float, marks. So character of name, since it is in the form of a string, so it will be mentioned in the form of a bracket with containing some size. So these are nothing but the members or elements. So in the array we will call each and every value as an element, but here in the structure we will be calling each and every element, it's another name called as member. Okay, so the member is having different type. Okay, so int, character and float, whatever your data you are giving, they are representing like this. So before going to this, you should know what is the difference between array and the structure. So you know already what do you mean by an array. So it is a homogeneous data, it is a heterogeneous data where we can store many number of different data type. But in the array, it should not like that. It is been similar data type data is being stored in a common name. So once you are declaring int means int will be stored. But in the case of structure, it's not like that. We can store different type of elements in different data types. So it array can able to access using the index. Here we can use dot operator. Okay, so dot operator to access the data. Now it is a static memory and this is the dynamic memory. So here the access time will take less time as compared to structure. Structure, since it is a heterogeneous data, it is a large data, it will take more time than array. Okay, so this is the differentiate between the array and the structure. So when we go for a multiple data or more data, we will recommend for structures. So we will see each and everything one by one with an example now. So creating the struct variables. So here no storage or memory is being allocated once the structure is being declared. Once we are giving the structure means we have to create on our own from the starting value. So you can see this is the structure code and this is the main function. So you are already given here struct, then the same value you have to give here person. This is actually nothing but the object, we can call them as a object or instance, we can call any names. So whatever uh, structure name you're giving, you write exactly here. Then after this is nothing but the object or instance. So you can give here p also. Okay, you can give like this also. So like this, you can represent your structure variable. So I will show one program so that you can able to know after explaining these things. So you can see here what are the different ways of accessing our structure members. So you can see here dot and your arrow mark. So this we will be using in our DSA. Okay. This we will be using in our DSA to accessing each and every values in the data structure program, and dot member we will be using in our basic structure applications. Okay, so with these two things, two types, we are going to access our members in the structure. So now I'm going to show you how to write, how to execute a program using structure. So basically, from the start, I will show you how to start it so that you can able to know it very clearly. So a very small program I'm going to write now. So starting from this, so I'm going to save my program as struct. So now starting from here, again I'm writing hash include stdio.h. Okay. So now I am going to create struct now. Struct. Okay. So I'm giving here employee. So my scenario is like employee details. Okay. So now since it is or it's since the program is saved, so it is showing like this. So now my members will be character name of 30. So size I am giving as a dynamic size, and int of EMP ID, that is employee ID, and your float is nothing but the salary. Okay. Salary, how much salary you are giving, like that. Okay. So now our main function. So here I'm going to create the structure variables now. So you can see here struct. Again the same. So what is your variable name you're given here? That variable name, you have to same variable name I'm giving here as employee. Okay, same variable name. Now I'm going to create an object or an instance. So this is actually the object or the instance. You can give here you can give here any names. Okay, that is up to you. Now I'm going to give the basic things, basic information to update an employee data. Okay. So again, I'm giving here /n, enter the details. Okay. So now I'm giving here /n to create a new line. Now printf the name. Okay. Printf the name. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm using get s. Okay. Get s of emp dot name. So very simply I'm using, you can use scanf also, but when you're using scanf, make sure you have to use ampersand emp dot name. Okay. So here I'm using get only. So for that, so I should show you how to use all these things inside in a common program so that you can able to work it very easily. So that only I'm showing you like this. So now I'm going to show ID. So here you can see. So in this, I'm going to show you scanf percentage D. Okay. Scanf percentage D, comma. So here I'm going to show emp dot ID. Okay. So whatever data member you're given here. So emp ID. Okay. emp ID, like that you have to give. Ampersand emp dot emp ID. So whatever variables you are declared in your structure, you have to give like that. Okay, now I am going to display the salary. Okay, so now here again I am giving here scanf only, since it is a float percentage F, comma. ampersand emp dot what you are given there, salary you are given there. So that same salary I am writing here. Okay, emp dot salary. So like this I have given. So now I want to print all these details now. Okay, so I am giving like this. Actually my system keyboard is not working properly. Due to that reason only it is showing some letters are not coming properly. Okay, updated details. Now I'm going to print these things. Okay, print these things. So now here you can see your name, give some space so that it will be easy for you. That is percentage S. Okay, comma. So what you're given there, emp dot name. Okay, name, whatever name or whatever you're given there, that will be shown here. Now again printf. Sorry, it's some issues are there my keyboard. So now you see here I'm going to show you ID. What is your data type you're given? Like that you give emp dot ID. Now I am going to show you the salary. Okay, salary percentage F, comma, emp dot salary. Okay, so same thing I have applied there. So now it's not mandatory, but I'm just giving here. Okay, so now wait a minute. emp dot ID. I have just made a error there. emp ID. So now I'm giving here. I'm giving some values as like this. ID I'm giving some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Salary I'm giving 34,000. So you can see here name, ID and salary is being shown. So salary, if it's mandatory, you can give dot 2.2 like that. Okay. So I have just updated. Once again, I'll show you. So here I'm giving 2, 3, 4, 5, 45,000. So you can give here like this. So since it is a point to F, it's given like here. So name, ID, salary. Okay. So the thing is, I have updated using the structure concept. So whatever you have given here, you have to give all these things, right? So this is the way you have to write. So this is the creating of struct variables. So struct variables can be of object or instance. Okay. So now, so accessing the structure variables, accessing the struct variables, I have used what? I have used dot operator. Okay, dot operator, member operator for accessing it. So whatever, this is your object. So object is been applied everywhere. So dot, whatever data types you are given here, name, you have to access using that dot operator. Okay, hope this is clear for you. So I will show the next video again with a small program. So till then, thank you all.